Good evening, folks. Welcome in here on Into Sports. My name is Brennan Kanabe. Joining me, as always, now will be Luke Casebolt.
How's it going, guys?
And we're back this time Thursday night. We got two for $1, Luke. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Are you excited?
Always, always, always. Oak Park and Tonka, our first matchup.
Oak Park will have first serve for set number 1.
Michaela Horn will get us started on the night. And we are about to kick off. It's been an interesting one so far. Interesting, to say the least.
Two teams. I feel like
Neither have really been able to get it going so far.
as
And Oak Park picks up the first point of the ball game.
I have the districts pulled up right here, Tonka is actually last place right now with a 4-12 record in District 8. But Oak Park, on the other hand, they're 3-11-1, but they're right behind. They're actually right behind North Kansas City. So both teams haven't really put in that much of the season. But I feel like I know we're almost deep into the season, but if these two teams kind of get it more into more overdrive, then maybe for the playoffs they can do good.
It's an interesting playoff predicament for both teams as Winnetonka now down 2-0. Kira Cherry is really going to be your player to watch here for Oak Park. 23 in the middle of your screen as Horn will send one long. And Tonka will get on the board. And we should have, yes, that should do it. I think, yeah. I don't know why I have to switch this every time. And we should be all good now. Yes, we are.
Okay.
Gotta make sure we're on the same thing.
That was a little bit of a voice crack right there.
Yeah, we're back.
We're
okay,
back.
Everything is set now. Addie will send it over. Played well by Oak Park.
Barely made it over the net there.
Blocked again by Cherry, but didn't get enough of it. Lauren Addie will out-duel Kira Cherry up front. It's 2-3. Griffins to serve. Oak Park still with the lead.
It was 2-2, Brennan.
Should be 3-2. But I'll take my losses. Early going here. We got back-to-back as that one just finds the soft spot. Now it's 3-2.
Now it is 3-2.
Now it's 3-2. Into serve for Oak Park will be Lindsay Robinette, the junior. She'll send it across. It's played by Murray. It'll be a hit attempt here for Winnetonka. They'll send it over soft. Into the block, and it'll fall. Last touched by the Griffins. It's 4-2 in favor of Oak Park.
That just goes to show that no matter how much effort you get, it won't always fall your way.
50-50 balls, the name of the game. I feel like every time we call a game here, it's whoever gets the most 50-50 balls. It'll be a free ball opportunity for Oak Park, and it's off the hands of Kira Cherry.
Checking in to serve, number 23, Raz Ali.
In to serve is Ali. She'll send it over. It's played well. Will be a free ball for Tonka. Instead, it falls long. It's 4-4. We're back to tied.
Tied at 4, 23 to serve.
Ali to serve once again. And it's into the net. A serves error gives Oak Park back the lead, 5-4 in the early going in this one.
Already a really close game. I mean, I was expecting a close game by these two, but I mean, you never know. It is the first set, and I've said this before, that the first set is one of the most important sets. I feel like it's one of.
I think you throw the first set away in 5-set games sometimes, so it's less important. But obviously, you want to take the first game or the first set of anything, and that one's going to find the gap. Grace Vanderbeek, the freshman, picks up the kill, and we've got a 6-4 ball game. There's a lot of Vanderbeeks. I think they multiply every time. Every time you say the name Vanderbeek, another one pops up.
Vanderbeek.
Grace and Allie Vanderbeek, their brother.
It might be the next. I feel like a Vanderbeek might be the next Beetlejuice. Say it 3 times, another one pops up.
Yeah, there's a lot. Tony swam for Oak Park. I think Joe would be able to tell you for sure. But 7-4 now. And everything's going to go quiet. 32 to serve.
That was very.
Yeah.
That was very not scary, but it was kind of
eerie.
It was eerie, just because everything in my head said went quiet, and I thought that. So look at that right there.
Kira Cherry comes up top.
Great kill by her.
8-4 now in favor of Oak Park.
Just need to find the weakness and just spike it right there. And that's what I feel like they're doing right now. Is just finding the weakness.
And it finds the back row, an ace for Rulon, and it's 9-4, Oak Park with the early set advantage. It'll be a timeout for Winnetonka. We'll be there first. We'll step away with him. Be right back with you here on Into Sports in KCHS. We're back, took a timeout, paid some bills. I finally bought the insurance for Metro Sports that I've been trying to buy for the last 2 days, but kidding. We got a 9-4 ball game. Winnetonka takes their first timeout. Winnetonka coached by Coach Espinoza. He has been there for 1 billion years.
Has he now?
Forever. He is one of the legendary coaches in Missouri. And that one's misplayed out of the timeout, and Oak Park able to keep the momentum. And Rulon has served enough aces to win a couple hands here.
Oak Park has this momentum still going on through the whole game. I feel like that this could be done in 3 sets because their momentum right now is just turning and turning and turning.
And Rulon finally going to miss a serve. Call out an announcer's curse, and it's 10-5, still in favor of Oak Park. Henley to serve for Tonka. The sophomore, she'll send it away. Played, not a great pass in Oak Park, unable to get it open. Yeah, too many.
Almost saved that.
Oh, it wasn't a great pass out of the back row there, and that's a good break for Winnetonka. Henley again sends it over, played by Cherry. And Ali will have to play it. Tonka in some trouble here. It'll be a free ball for Oak Park. And it finds the floor.
And that right there, I feel like like I was saying earlier, was finding the weakness. I feel like right there, almost to like the middle back is the weakness of Tonka right now. I feel like because every time they've hit it, no one's really been there.
It's interesting because they have 2 DSs on the floor now, and neither of them have been able to really find the in between the 2 tape lines down there. I feel like has been a soft spot, and that one is sent far. Abigail Murray picks up the kill as Casey was unable to corral it, and Tonka is not quite going away in this one. Into serve will be Kaylin Cook, the freshman. We got a couple freshmen checking into this one tonight. Vanderbeek and Lambright for Oak Park, and then Turner and Cook for Winnetonka. Some bright futures. And it is misplayed up front. Unable to do anything, but I don't have, oh, you had that on your picture you sent me.
The picture.
That was the one that wasn't on the lineup. Be a free ball for Oak Park, but it's put long. 13-7 here in set number 1. And Celeste Martin is 14. I'm going to put that in my memory booth. My memory.
Celeste Martin.
Yes. Martin up top. Dug out well by Cherry. It'll be a hit opportunity, and Michaela Horn unable to find the back line. It's Point Oak. Okay. Off the tip. Okay, great. 14-7. And it'll be Kaylee Coleman to serve. A short serve played well. Coons will try to dip it over, and Harry sends it a little bit light. Ali is going to short arm it.
Couldn't quite make it over right there, but
I think.
what are you going to do?
I think Tonka has struggled just a little bit in the early going here with making sure. I feel like they've struggled in the easy things, the easy facets of the game, just like that play there, and then earlier in the game. They're also just a step slow on defense so far. We've got plenty of time. 15-7 still here in set 1. I believe we'll play 2 games to 5 sets tonight. For those of you who were expecting the North Kansas City game, we are going to drop coverage for just a couple minutes, and then we'll flip and bring you North Kansas City versus Staley. It's going to be fun. I'm going to get to run around a little bit and have some fun.
And the reason why all schools are here is for the Dig for a Cure. All come here, celebrate, and dig for a cure. What year is this? Is this?
I have no idea how many years they've been doing.
It's been going on for a while, and it's great. It's a great cause. If you do come here, there is a table set up, and you can donate.
Yes. All the good donations. I donated.
I have too.
Pre-game. Out of the timeout, it's Oak Park to serve. That one near the line but played. Coon sends it near side. And a great dig from the back row by Sierra Casey. And the teams will trade blows. It is into the net for Oak Park. And Tonka takes the point. Now a 7-point deficit, 15-8. And I believe in to serve is Alyssa Loishin. Yeah, Chris isn't even going to try to attempt the name. She'll send it away with a 7-point deficit. And it is off the hands of Cherry.
An ace. I feel like Tonka after that timeout's kind of been coming out, kind of starting to work the kinks a little bit. I feel like they've more put, whenever they actually serve it, they put more people on where I've been calling the weak side. So I feel like they really worked out the kinks right there.
Well, that's the rotation. They have to be there. But they've worked well. They're going to call that in. Side out to Oak Park. I couldn't see it at all.
It's also, if we come out straight out the gate with 2 points, I feel like that's great because you worked out the kinks, kind of came back with some points, and now you just got to maintain that and not have this get out of hand way too early, as it kind of has in this first set.
It is a big lead so far for Oak Park, and it will continue to grow. Kaylin Cook unable to make the play there, 17-9. .13 to serve once again. Vanderbeek, the older of the two. And it'll be a free ball here for Oak Park. Just set over, and that would have found the gap had it not ran into the block.
Great effort right there, but just couldn't make it in. I like that effort, though. And you know me, I love effort, and that was great effort by her, and it just it didn't really work out well, but still the effort right there to get it on was great. It's all about effort.
No, it's more about winning.
Well, I mean, but you put in the effort to win. Unless you do something other than that.
Personally, I think that ball goes out, and I shouldn't have played it. But we can agree to disagree. 18-10.
Just got to find the good ball placement right there.
And Horn will put it off the libero, Henley. And Oak Park has a 19-10 early set lead. It'll be Horn to serve. And if Tonka wants any chance in this first set, they've got to put a run together now. And it'll start with a free ball for Oak Park. And that one is played off the hands. A good kill for Kira Cherry. It's 20-10 doubles here in set one. A substitution for Winnetonka. It'll be Abigail Murray checking in. And Tonka is really very, very, very experienced. They've got 7 seniors on their roster. And then the rest are freshmen and sophomores. They don't have a single junior as it's off the hands of Lucian. Oak Park another ace, 21-10. Michaela Horn looking to put the Griffins away here in set one. It's off the hands of Murray, another ace.
Now 23-10 for Oak Park.
22 to serve.
Horn back to serve again, back-to-back aces for her, and she can give Oak Park set point here in set number one. And it's a free ball. They're able to send it over. And Sherry finds the gap. They are way too spread out in the middle.
See, like I said, they're putting that ball placement, hey, right there, and just finding the weakness because they all leave it out.
That's not even great ball placement. It's just
that's just finding the weakness and being a good player and being a good team and trying to find a spot to put the ball to get the point.
Oh, and Horn plays that one. It's able to be kept up, a good save, but you didn't need to play it. And Oak Park will take the first set, 25-10. Let's take a quick 3-minute break and be right back with you here on Into Sports in KCHS. serve to begin the second set. It'll be Winnetonka's serve to begin the second set. Dropped the first one 25-10. And they'll look to reset and bounce back here in set number 2. All 4 district teams playing tonight. Dig for a Cure, the North Kansas City School District. It's a wonderful event that they put on every year. It looks beautiful in the field house tonight. And tomorrow, for those of you watching in, waiting for the North Kansas City game, it'll be me on the call for North Kansas City versus Truman, the homecoming game. Second year in a row, or third year in a row I've done homecoming, so it's brilliant. As we near the beginning of set number 2, Winnetonka really needs to tighten it up on the defensive end. They struggled big time right down the pipe in set number 1. They'll serve to come out of the gate. It should be, if I have this correct.
Back to serve for Winnetonka.
Yes, it'll be Abby Coons to serve.
Abby Coon.
Let's get the second set going, shall we?
Let's do it. 25-10 first set. Tonka possesses serve to begin this one. And that's into the net. And Tonka will start with a point.
Starting out strong for Tonka right there. Really need to get some things going right there. It was kind of wonky, kind of, you know, just kind of shaking up a little bit. But right here, this is the time that they needed to train up. And I feel like right there, coming out strongly, it's just perfect right there.
It's played by Harry. A good defensive play by the libero, and into the net. Addie unable to get it over, and we're back tied at 1. Coleman will check in to serve for Oak Park. A 1-1 ball game. And Coons will have to play it back. Lost sight of it for a second, and Oak Park has the 2-1 early set lead. Sends it over, and Tonka, a big break there. Tip drill, and they'll live to fight another minute as up front, a good play by Lambright, and now Cherry will just have to soft toss it over. A good opportunity at a hit on the far side, and they're going to say Addie was in the net. A 3-1 lead for Oak Park in the early going here. Addie will send it over. And it's going to be whistled dead. 2 taps.
Can't do that.
Yes, you cannot. That is not legal in this sport.
Rule
this
1.
Game of sport ball.
Rule number 1.
Ollie will check in. A high looping serve played by Cherry. It'll be back set to Lambright, and Lambright once again able to find the gap. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're giving it to her. And it is right, it's right up the gut. It's not.
Just need to really just fix that little
thing.
thing.
The DS needs to, or the libero rather, needs to step up. Henley needs to take 2 steps forward. She's playing way too far back.
And see, that's not hard to do. Just 2 steps forward, like you said, and it's right there.
See, and now she steps up. And that one, that's actually a very good ball placement. Cherry able to pick up the kill. (5-2) Oak Park Rulon sends it over. Played well by the libero. And that one will fall long. Oak Park to continue the scoring run, 6-2.
Oak Park with all the momentum right here, I feel like.
Rulon has been incredible behind the line tonight. I think she's had 5 or 6 serves, and she's going to pull one into the net, of course. 6-3. Announcer's curse.
Announcer's curse, man.
Never. And Leah Henley will step back to
curse?
serve.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of the announcer's curse. That's a thing? I can curse people? Never.
We're here to have fun.
Always. Henley, and that's a great serve up front, and it'll fall. They'll call it sunk costs. 6-4, an ace for Henley gives Winnetonka, or gets Winnetonka within 2. And this is played well by Winnetonka, and it'll be a free ball for him now. Unable to get any offense out of it, back to Oak Park. And a good save there up front. Cherry just sends it over. A hit opportunity on the outside. Dug out well in the back row. And 2 taps again. And Vanderbeek, Vanderbeek now pulls Tonka within 1.
Guys, I promise everything you say they can hear. So like, ball goes back to
Service error.
white and pink of Oak Park.
Ball goes back to Oak Park. And
Cherry to serve.
I am 0 for 1 on the night when it comes to yelling at the people adjacent to us. It's one of my all-time favorite pastimes. Kira Cherry. And this audio system that we have now is nice enough as that is they're going to say it caught the line. Allie Vanderbeek.
It's the audio. I feel like it's very touchy. It's very.
No, it's not.
Very,
this is, you think it's touchy because that's how it sounds to us, but it's going to sound a little bit different on the receiving end. Sounds a lot cleaner, in my opinion, at least. As now Cherry back behind the line, but it picks up everything. It's almost ridiculous, as that one's going to scrape the top of the net. Coons will have to back set. It'll just be sent over, and a defensive miscommunication between Coleman and Casey.
Just a little bit of miscommunication there. I mean, like I said, the only mistakes that I've seen are just little. This is the little things. But when it's the little thing, it just turns out to be the biggest thing that happens. But it's just little things you have to fix, and you're all good. It's all good after that. It's just that's what you just have to do. Just fix the little things, and you're good.
And if you're Winnetonka, being just down 2 in this set, I mean, I'd be happy with that. And an unforced error there is
it's a win to me.
Lucian pulls it short of the net, and
that would be a win to me right now.
Given how kind of touch and go they've been on the defensive end so far, a 6-9 deficit in set number 2 is a win in my book. I think they can tighten it up, and I think Henley has played better.
They just need one little run, and they'll be good. Just one little run.
This one.
And they can get right back into it. Plus, I feel like right now.
And a good play by Horn in the front row.
But as you saw there on that play, they all did kind of collapse and condense the middle.
That's got to be what Coach Espinoza is mentioning in the timeout. There's literally nothing else.
There's nothing else that you can.
That has been their only.
That's been the only points by Oak Park.
Miscue so far, and that one's going to catch the line.
How about the ace for Oak Park?
Oak Park picks up another ace. They've been good in serve receives, or excuse me, they have been good behind the line tonight. And I believe that's Lindsay Robinette behind the line. Henley plays it. Coons near side now. Oak Park will have an opportunity to hit on the outside. Harry, a good dig by the libero, and it'll be pushed over. Who was into the net? Oak Park. And Tonka picks up the point. 11-7. a promising outlook in set 2. Lucian back to serve. And that one falls long. A service error.
Manny, will you move one row back, like towards me? No, just you. Thank you.
We're going to figure it out today. She was just, you could see her in the corner. It bothers me. Coons plays it. Addy on the far side, and a good dig by Oak Park. Horn into the net, and Winnetonka pushes the deficit to just 5.
Celeste Martin serving for the Griffins.
And even with Tonka, I would be happy with this because this is getting closer and closer. But I would be happy with this if I was Tonka because you're getting.
I wouldn't be happy with it, but I would take. All right, I would find a little bit of solace in the fact that it could be a lot worse. And 14-8 now with a big kill on the outside by Malia Lambright. She's a freshman, and she has got a lot of potential up front. 23 on the right side of your screen here. And Horn to serve. And it will be double tapped.
Oak Park takes the point.
Oak Park will take the point.
Timeout.
Winnetonka will take the timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. Be right back with you here on N2 Sports in KCHS. And we're back out of the timeout. Just tapped over by Cherry there near the net. Oak Park able to converge well on that one. Not a great set. Free ball opportunity for Tonka. Far side, Lauren Addy into the block. And a good block up front by Lambright. Oak Park out of the timeout. Doubles Winnetonka 16-8.
22 serve.
Horn back to serve. And that one is long. A service error gives it back to Tonka. 9-16 ball game.
What Tonka needs to do is just capitalize on the things that's been handed to them. Because they've had a lot of balls get handed to them that would go to points, but they just don't capitalize correctly, don't capitalize well on it. If they just need to capitalize on just that one little thing, then they will be in this more closer than they have been.
Played well to just try to be dumped over. And a good block up front by the freshman. That's Abigail Murray.
That was a great block right there.
Or Mackenzie Turner, rather. And Tonka's within 6. Coons to serve. A light serve. Far side, Harry plays it, and it falls long. Winnetonka picks up the point, 16-11. North Kansas City will travel across your screen. You'll see them play next. Kalissa, don't hurt yourself.
That's
not
All-American Kalissa has tripped off the stairs.
Yeah.
Breaking news, breaking story.
Yeah, man, that would have sucked. Tears ACL.
That's
a John Wall
Knock
injury.
on wood right there.
It's a John Wall injury there. Tears an Achilles in the shower. I'm going to tell you now that in between sets, the people to the left of us are not going to be having a very good day afterwards. I'm just going to say it.
You tell them.
Yeah,
you tell them.
I'm going to tell them. And blocked up front by Lambright. She has been the player to watch so far, and Cherry is going to come up top. Tap that one over. Addy unable to get it over, and Oak Park re-extends the lead back to 7. Checking in now, Mackenzie Turner. And here comes my favorite part, where everybody walks behind us.
You need to get the tables back like in the basketball games.
Well, they've got to come out of those doors anyways. So I can't put a table there.
Well, if there wasn't a game going on.
Oh, yeah, then it would be fine. And that one is in. A good kill. Winnetonka showing some energy here early, and it's 18-12. It'll be Raz Ali to serve. An 18-12 ball game, serving into a deficit. A back set, Lambright will have to play it wide. A good dig by Coons. And into the block. Lambright up front. If she can continue to progress as an athlete, she will be a dangerous six rotation middle. Especially if she can develop defensively as well.
Because these are both kind of, especially at Tonka, we have a lot of young players playing right now.
Yes.
So there's a lot of potential I could see on both sides right now. Lots and lots of potential.
Lambright looks like they just copy and pasted Kira Cherry. As a good kill by Oak Park there makes it 20-12. The year they thought the world was going to end.
Is that whenever they thought about the Mandela effect happened in 2012?
The Mandela effect. That's what?
Because they were saying that the world did in fact end, and we went to a whole other world.
I don't know.
That's what I've heard.
Lord, I do declare, I do not know.
It's a big rabbit hole, you know.
It is. Yeah, we're not going to get into that for the sake of everybody. Henley to serve.
They don't want to hear a story time by Luke Casper.
Yeah, she'll put it into the net, and it is 21-13.
I feel like a story time with Luke Casper might be good for a podcast.
Oh,
maybe.
Like
a story time.
I'm not going to sign off on that until I hear some outtakes.
Some good stories. I could tell some good stories.
Okay. Cherry sends it away.
I mean, we could be story time with Luke and Brennan. We could tell lots of stories.
Oh,
what an effort right there. What a
great play. And Horn unable to get it over, but nonetheless a great play. 21-14, and we're not playing football. When these two teams played in football, it was at no point 21-14. It was, in fact, 41-0 at the end of the first half. If you want to rewatch that game, you can find it over on Metro Sports KC. I did that game. First football game of the season. Horn sends it over. Coons sets for her middle. And another hit opportunity for Oak Park. It seems like she just shoves it in. A good play on the near side by Michaela Horn. 22-14. Oak Park retakes serve. It'll be Turner to send it away, but we're going to take a timeout first. We'll be right back. shortly, 22-14 on N2 Sports in KC. Out of the timeout. Serve for Oak Park. It'll be Robinette to send it away. Played well by Henley, the libero. And that one finds the back line. Tonka looking to make a run to stay alive here in set number 2. It's 22-15. Back to serve is Lucian.
Can Lucian be the solution?
It's the best thing you've said tonight. Puts it into the net.
Thank you. I'll be here all night. I'm here all night.
Really?
I'm here all
Luke
night.
Casebold, here all night. I love it.
If you need an autograph, come up to the booth. Free autographs by Luke Casebold.
Free, huh?
Free autographs.
Nothing's free in this world, Luke.
Limited time offer for 15 minutes. You can get a free autograph by Luke Casebold.
And that one's going to fall out of bounds. Oak Park with set point here in set 2. Set point, 24-15. Rogers to serve. Addy to send it over into the block. Lambright picks the block up front. And 15-25 is how set 2 will go. Oak Park with a 2-0 set lead. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back with you here in 3 minutes here on N2 Sports in KCHS.
taking over for a little bit on the third set. As we do begin the third set, as Oak Park is up 2-0 actually. As Oak Park will serve. As Horn is back to serve for. Sorry about that. Horn back to serve. I was on the wrong mic right there. But right here to begin the third set is right there as Oboe to a point for the Northmen. Oak Park leads at 2-0 already as we are here for Dig for the Cure. Staley and NKC coming up after this. Horn back to serve, and right there is an ace right there. It will now be 2-0 for the Northmen. Northmen already lead this set. Horn back to serve again. Just made it over the net right there. Looking for it. And it will fall. Try to save it, but it will not save, and I'll go for a point to Oak Park. Horn back to serve again. That right there was good. Here's a serve by Horn. Hit over by Alyssa Lucian. Great defensive play right there. Trying to hit it over, and we'll go to a point to Oak Park. It'll be a 2-tap by Winnetonka. It's now 4-0 Oak Park. Oak Park is already out here scoring just like that right out of the set. Horn back to serve again, and it will hit the top, and it will go over, and that is another point by Oak Park as that ball hit the top net of the overhang. Back to serve is Horn again. Already a 5-0 lead out by Oak Park. A serve over. Great diving play, but it will still go to Tonka. As that was a play by Rogers, but it will still be a point, and that'll be the first point by Tonka. Still 5-1 though, still a 4-point deficit. Ali to serve. Great block to get it back over, but it still goes over the net. Ooh, what a save right there by the libero, and it will still be a point by Tonka. Tonka still trying to ease their way back here as they already down 2-0 here in the third set. Ali back to serve. Great setup. Just made it over. Great block, and it will still be a point to Oak Park. That will extend it. A little substitution here as Vanderbeek and Vanderbeek. No, excuse me, Coleman. As Coleman is back to serve. Served by Coleman. Over and it's a block, and it will be a point to Oak Park. 7-2 now. Coleman to serve back. It's a block from I believe Lambright and Cherry. Server just made it over back over Tonka. Hit back over. And another point to Oak Park. A double tap again by Tonka. That is, I believe, their third or fourth of the set of a double tap, as Oak Park is just rolling here in the third set. Remember, if they win this set, they win the game. Just made it over, trying to do a little short tap over. And it is just too long, and it's another point to Oak Park. That was hit just a little long by, I believe, Lucian, as Coleman will be back to receive back to serve again. Not receive, back to serve. Here's a serve by Coleman. Just won't make it over the net. Just short by Lucian, and it is now 9-3, Oak Park. But still a good lead to have right when you open up the third set. Oh, just great little tap right there, just made it over. And a great block again. But still plays on it. And it will just be long. Try to save it, but will go out as another point for Oak Park. As Henley tried to save that, but it was just a great hit by the Okies. 10-3 Oak Park here, 10-3 now. Here in the third set. As Harry is back. No, excuse me. That was Casey to serve. Just made over right there, right into the middle of the spot that I was saying earlier. As the Okies extend the lead by 8. This is just rolling through right here. They're really just trying to get the points and leave. Just never look back, and that's what they're doing right now. Great dive. Just making it over again. Horn. Right there by Verga. And a great block, and it'll be a point to Oak Park. A block by Vanderbeek, and the Vanderbeek's right there. Sister Duos is 12-3, and it's going to be a timeout. And we'll step away. 12-3 Oak Park. We'll see you right back here on N2 Sports. Back here and rolling in the third set, 12-3 Oak Park. Back to serve is Casey. Excuse me, that is Casey. Hits it straight over and will make it just inside, and will be another point for Oak Park. 13-3 Oak Park. Got it. Back over there as Casey was to serve there. Just made it over, and it will be another point to Oak Park. 14-3 was, I believe, Vanderbeek. Again, the Vanderbeeks have just been smoking Winnetonka right now. Just made it over there. Situation right there. And over. And that will be a point to Oak Park again. Oak Park is just rolling right there. And welcome back, Brendan Kanabi.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm PA and play-by-playing tonight. 15-3. That was fun. Got 3/4 of a set as that one will go wide, side out. To Winnetonka, 15-4. Just 10 points away from ball game. Horn plays it near the sideline, and it'll be short of the net. Tonka picks up the point, and fun fact, On the right side of your screen, you're going to see where the Oak Park coaching staff will be. Someone in a pink shirt. That is Oria Baji, University of Texas, four-year player at the University of Texas, the #1 volleyball team in the nation. Her brother just happens to be a member of the Utah Jazz, Mr. Ochai Abaji. And that one unable to find the line, 15-6. Winnetonka. I saw her while I was down there, and
The more you know.
Yeah, it's Oria Baji.
Ochai, I feel like it's going to be a pretty good player in the NBA.
I very much agree. I think he's got a lot of potential, and Cherry's just going to try to shove that one down.
Though it is.
That'll be a double touch, side out for Oak Park.
This was, I was saying earlier, might be the most double touches I have seen in a set.
I've seen a lot.
In one single set.
I've seen a lot.
But also, it's kind of crazy to think that Ochai got traded before he even took a step on a NBA.
Paula Boncaro was about to get traded had it not been for the KD thing dying down. Oak Park takes the point, 17-6, just 8 points away from a victory, Oak Park. And once again, we'll go off air for just a moment. We'll regroup and get back started for North Kansas City versus Staley. A good dig there by Oak Park. Still will be a free ball for Tonka. Nothing's free in this game. 18-6. Cherry from the back row.
And these last two sets have only been in between 15 and 10. As you see, as the first set was won 25-10, and the second set was 25-15. So right now I feel like Winnetonka's never really stood a chance here because they've been down, averaging about 10 points as a deficit in each set. So that's just what I took away from this.
Just haven't found it, and now the lead is extended. It's 19-6 in favor of the Northmen. I mean, the Okie. I guess it's the Okies when we're playing volleyball.
And girls basketball.
Yeah.
And softball.
Yeah, all the women's sports.
Yeah.
That'll be an attack opportunity here off the block. Last touched by Horn. Point for Winnetonka. It's 19-7. And they're going to need a couple more of those. Had a brief escapade as a PA announcer tonight.
You did good.
So my question then becomes, do I get paid PA salary for half a set? I'm kidding. I don't get paid at all.
I feel like
to be here.
$5 would be good for that.
Yeah, Chris will buy me a McChicken on Friday, and that one's in. 20-7 Oak Park. I very much could have gotten the score wrong the whole time. I had to announce, and then you have to press like 30 buttons. And Robinette back to serve.
I had to press one button.
You did. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, man. I'm so honored.
Hey, man.
I'm so honored to be.
And Robinette pulls it short.
It's a play-by-play for a quarter.
You got.
I did it.
Half a set. So
look, Mom, I did it.
Chalk that up.
Write
you
that
guys
down.
Witness history.
Write that on my resume.
Yeah, technically you can.
Yeah, I can.
Not stopping you. Dug well. It'll be a good offensive attack opportunity. Horn, however, will send it long. 20-9. Set number 3 could be the decisive. I think we're going to take a 30-minute break. I think that's how long they're going to take. I also didn't get paid to think, so I very well could be wrong. Another point for Tonka. And they're inching back into this one. 20-10. The dig by Cherry goes wide. And it's an ace. Winnetonka, don't call it a comeback. 2011, that was a fun year in sports. LeBron James wins his first NBA title. Was it 2002? I think they technically won in 2012, but it's a 2011 season.
That was the year of the lockout, right? Or was it 2012?
The year of the lockout for which sport?
For NBA. It's 2012,
Maybe.
right?
No idea. 2011, and it's just punched over by Horn. 21-11.
Still up by 10.
A 10-point deficit, and Lambert, Vanderbeek to serve, but Lambert checks in. And an ace. Oak Park needs 3 more as they are still doubling Winnetonka here in set number 3.
This is what you like to see from a team. They came out scoring in the first set and just never looked back. Like that's just what you love to see.
A good tune-up game for Oak Park here. And Harry, and that one's going to need some physics that don't make a lot of sense. And Tonka is going to take the point.
Winnetonka takes the point. The sky-high shot. Celeste Martin to serve.
Martin back to serve. 22-12 the score. And Horn off the block. 23-12. Oak Park 2 points away from taking this one. Following this game, we'll hop off the air for just a second and come back with live coverage of North Kansas City taking on Staley, another district rivalry here on N2 Sports. But first, we've got to decide this one. Addy to send it over. Horn plays it out of the back row. Near side, Kira Cherry. Match point, Oak Park.
This is what you, like I said, this is what you just love to see.
Serving match point for Oak Park, Michaela Horn.
Oak Park match point. Tonka will take the timeout. Their final timeout. We'll step away for 60 seconds and be right back with you here on N2 Sports in KCHS. Out of the timeout, Oak Park to serve, and they've got match point. It's Michaela Horn behind the line.
Here we go.
Match point for
Oak Park can put it away. Horn finds the gap, and that'll do it. An ace for Michaela Horn,
just
and
like
it is
that.
all over.
Oak Park came into this scoring right out the bat. It just never looked back.
And they pick up a win, 25-10, 25-15, 25-12. And we will call it a night in this one. Take just a minute break and be right back with you with Staley, North Kansas City here on N2 Sports.